is a B18C swapped EG Civic hatchback, and today we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. My friend Kevin has been building this car for a little while, and he recently told me that it was done. I had to come drive it, and so now I'm here, and I'm very glad I took the day off work to do so. I would say this car represents the pinnacle of old school Honda. JDM powertrain swap, naturally aspirated, high RPM, no torque, really quick gearing, great clutch, great shifter, great steering, lightweight. If you believe in the phrase golden era Hondas, this is the car you're thinking of. It's funny, I didn't think this would be the way I first experienced an Integra Type R. But I guess if you're gonna do it, a 2,200-pound EG hatchback is not a bad way to do so. Oh man, this thing sounds so good. I hope I'm not blowing out my external microphones because this thing is so loud. Oh my god. That was only 7,000. It has so much more to give. You'll notice this car is quite loud. Being a track car, it has no rear interior, and it obviously has the auto power cage in the back, which is useful for safely mounting these Cusco harnesses over these bridge seats. Because the EG hatch is so light, the suspension doesn't have to be very stiff. It's on a set of BC Racing coilovers. And the ride quality is actually quite nice. I'm not bouncing around very much, I'm not getting beaten up, and on the way to this canyon road I was actually quite comfortable. That's the nice thing about these old Hondas, they're so light, they don't need to be stiffly sprung, they don't need huge power, they don't need big tires. It takes a really simple setup to make these things tons of fun and really fast on the track. You know, these old Hondas are really just fundamentally good driving cars. Double wishbone suspension up front, independent rear suspension in the back, lightweight, a willing engine with not too much power but enough that you can really ring it out and have a good time. And this one has manual steering and it feels fabulous. There's so much communication between the BFG rival tires and the pavement, it's incredible. Stock B18C has a lot of revs to give. I believe the stock red line's 8,400 RPM. But that quick gearing makes it really fun because it means you're on it with this car at all times. You can really work through the gears and enjoy it. Even on this canyon road where I'm driving at responsible speeds, I'm really freely able to use second, third, and fourth, which is a lot of fun. The build Kevin has done here is fabulous. Everything is so solid and so well put together. You know, it's a track car. It's made to take a lot of abuse. I'm actually filming this 2 days before he's going to go racing with it again. But you know, this car, it was built to be driven really hard, and so far that's what he's done with it, and that's awesome. Because these cars, that's really what they're meant for. These old Hondas, they love the abuse of hard driving and motorsport. I really want to drive this thing acceleration, a really cool sound when you're on it, and it generally seems pretty easy to drive. It seems very friendly. And man, this thing just feels so good. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I think I might just let the car speak for itself. So I'm gonna roll into it in first gear and you can kind of get a feel for this car. About modern front-wheel drive cars. This thing is so light, it